Good morning, everyone. It's almost afternoon. I am out walking today, and I want to talk to you a little bit about being healthy. Now, we've heard again in the news that they're bringing Obamacare up for vote again to try to get rid of it. And I've stated before, some people have been on the Obamacare insurance, and it's done well for them. And so a lot of people are in panic right now because they think that they're not going to be covered anymore. And so that's where eating properly, exercising, drinking plenty of water, managing your health for yourself comes into play. A lot of people allow the doctor to tell them everything that they need to do. And doctors are called practitioners. Why? Because they're practicing. They don't know you. They don't know your body. You should know your body better than anyone else. And so when you go to the doctor, you help them help you. And so with that being said, we have to figure out a way to be more engaged in our own process, in our own health, and do it from a standpoint of living well and being better for the days that come ahead. One thing I've mentioned on my Facebook quite a bit is having your body alkaline, and I'm going to do more on that tomorrow because I'm going to look some things up and really explain it to you, because an alkaline and oxygenated body, cancer cells cannot live in that body. It becomes an adverse place for cancer cells to grow. And so if you know how to do that, and there's simple foods, there's berries, there's turmeric, there's these different things that you can eat and implement into your diet that'll keep your body at that level. But we'll talk about it more tomorrow. And today is Saturday. I'm recovering from vacation. I'm finally feeling a little bit back to normal. But I've been working out and working off those couple pounds that I got from out there doing my thing, you know, eating and trying things. And so it was fun. I had a great time, but now it's back to business. Another thing I've been working on are my goals. Some people, they don't know how to write their goals or execute their goals. And a goal is something that you desire to do. And you write it down and you figure out a way to get it done. It's no different than looking at a map before you go travel somewhere. A lot of us use GPS now, but back in the olden days, we had to look at the map. And so with that, same thing with goals. You know where you're starting, you know where you want to be in the end, and you have to basically map out every step to get to that end destination. And so I'll be talking about goals, or goal orientation, planning. How do you execute your goals to where you finish them? When you have a setback, that's just a setback. You keep moving forward. And so I'm coming back with the broadcast. It's going to be more helpful in the sense that I'm going to give you ways to actually do things and to see kind of what I do. The type of job that I have, or the job that I have. I'm project manager, Six Sigma black belt. So I have a lot of things that I have to look at statistically, process-wise, and in order for me to do the things that I do, a lot of people tell me there is no way I could do that. And it's not made for everybody. But one thing I can say, I take one step at a time. And though it may seem ginormous what I do, I take one step at a time. And everyone does that. When you get up in the morning, one step at a time as you go get ready and begin your day. When you're going to cook something, one step at a time on how you're going to finish that recipe or cook whatever you're cooking. So, though it may seem huge, what is the saying? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Same thing with goals. One step at a time. So if you want to start and go back to school, one step at a time. If you want to go and do something you've never done before. Look it up, figure out how it's done, and do it one step at a time. Today is the day to stop making excuses, get up, and even if it's scary, do it anyway. Fear is basically a litmus test to see where you are. But to me, fear is irrelevant unless I'm in danger. Being afraid or insecure to do something you've never done before, that's normal. But how do you become better at it? Keep doing it. So don't let fear be a mitigating factor to you not accomplishing the things that you have in your heart. If you are working a job that you hate, or doing something you never anticipated doing, but you got the job and now you're stuck, start seeing a way out of that to do something you really desire to do. So this week that's coming up, my emphasis to you is to basically set your goals, daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and even annual. And like I said, I'll get into more of that, but there is a way that successful people act every day, and every day is a work day. Every day we do something to keep us going along. Just because it's the weekend, it just gave me more hours to do things that I need to get done, rather than me resting and chilling and that, doing all that, which I do, but it just gives me more hours towards my goals. So you guys have a blessed weekend. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon.